We have a pharmacy. It was started in 1916 by my father. The soda fountain that's behind us was my dad bought in 1924. And I have a collection of Lancaster County beer bottles. It's been 103 years now that it's been in business. I love the city of Lancaster. The city of Lancaster has been good to me. When I ran for mayor, the city was in a downward decline. There was one block in the city where there were 17 shootings in 1 year. I got elected mayor, and within 6 months, with cooperation of the neighborhood, it went to 0. You never please even half the people, but we went for it and it worked out. I was in high school and I joined a unit. We did reenactments and live shooting. I went to a shoot down at Fort Lee, Virginia, and they had a demonstration where they were firing at a .38 Plymouth. From there on, I've been hooked. Around 2:45 on a Tuesday afternoon, October 23rd, a guy dressed like a ninja, totally black, all you could see was a slit on his eyes, was standing in front of me with a 9mm about 6 inches from my nose. Something drew his attention to the left, and I slid a drawer open, pulled out a .45 long Colt, and I told him to drop it. He didn't, and then he took me back against the wall and then back against another wall, and then he proceeded to beat the living hell out of me. They came back and said, "We think you have a chipped hip. We're going to send you in for a CAT scan." My family doctor came back and said, "Well, you don't have a chipped hip, but you got a tumor that's probably cancer on your right kidney." And he told me there was a doctor in Lancaster, the only one that'll do a partial kidney. So we took the x-rays, saw him, and he said, "This is way above my pay grade. You've got to go see Dr. Uzo at Fox Chase." We had scheduled surgery, and we had surgery, and he wound up taking 60% of my kidney out. You know, you sort of hit a wall that, oops, now where did this come from? You worry about everything and your kids and your grandkids and all that. The best thing that happened is Dr. Uzo totally explained to my wife, which calmed her down an awful lot. She didn't want me to be in the hospital over Christmas, and I said, no. I said, there'll be other Christmases. Well, as a pharmacist, I know what cancer is, I know what it does, and I know a good idea how it is treatable. Since the operation, within 2 or 3 weeks, all my blood levels are back to normal, what they were before the operation. Everybody thinks it's a death sentence. You don't look at it that way. You look at it, the possibilities down the road. To share the story is that maybe give some hope to somebody else that you can get through this. It's a traumatic time, but you get through it and move on.